Pro.
Hello, welcome back to ADSR Pro with me, Mike Smith. I'd like to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Today is the 1st of January 2015, so all the best to everybody, my subscribers, and yeah, let's get on. So today what we're going to do is do a quick tutorial on fattening up a synth, making it big, huge and powerful within your mix. So what I've got here is a basic MIDI file, which I'll play you. So there you go. What I'm going to use is Spectrasonics Omnisphere for this tutorial. However, you can use any VSTi or external hardware synthesizer. The principles I'm going to show you are relevant to pretty much every soft synth. So if you haven't got Omnisphere, do not worry about it. Just use whatever you've got at hand. So first of all, let us open up Omnisphere. And you'll see here I've just got a basic square, saw square fat on one oscillator. So what I'm going to do is we'll just work on this oscillator for now. So first thing to do is probably go into the amp envelope and shape it a little bit. Just a tiny little bit of release there. You probably won't hear much because these are long sustained chords. Next thing is let's go into multi and add a bit of unison. Straight away that's fatter. Also probably add a little bit of portamento or glide. You can hear the effect that's having. Each note is sort of just gliding up into the other, making it sound like there's a bit more movement, a bit more natural, a bit more analog sort of sounding. So there you go, that's one oscillator. What we'll do now is copy similar sort of settings onto a second oscillator, again to fatten it up, to make it bigger. So we'll click on layer B, turn the volume up, and again I'm just going to use simple, let's use another saw. What should we use? Let's use JP8 raw. Let's try that one. Let's concentrate on this. So what we'll do, I'm going to copy this envelope, the amp envelope, from A and put it onto amp envelope B. Again, the glider is already automatically going to work on that channel. So again, let's click on multi and add unison to this one to fatten it up. Bring them both in. So that's a bit fatter already. Let's transpose layer B. Let's transpose it up an octave, 12 semitones. So you can hear there it's already getting, you know, bigger and fatter. The next thing would be probably to sculpt the sound with a filter envelope. So again, let's just concentrate on A initially. Let's have a low pass filter. So there's the filter. Let's turn a little bit of the envelope down. Click on the envelope. Maybe a bit of resonance. And what I'll do is I'll copy that onto B. So now I'll just link these channels. So there you can hear there's a lot more definition to the sound now. It's a lot more interesting. You can control it with a filter and make it sound sort of nice and dull and subdued. As you open up the filter, obviously the releases and the sustain open up as well, which is nice. The next thing to do would be to probably just apply some basic effects. So we'll click on the effects section here. Now, two of the effects that work really well would be a simple delay. So let's just put a delay on. Let's have it an eighth. And also another one would be your reverb. Just rolling off a bit of the bottom end there. Basically I've got it on 100% mix so I can hear what the reverb's doing. Rolling off the bottom end just so as not to muddy the mix too much. So the reverb is only sort of in the high frequency range. Make it a bit smaller. So there you go, that's one way of creating a really fat sort of sounding synth patch. You can see there it was just a few easy steps. Obviously you can spend a lot more time fine-tuning your amp envelope and your filter envelope, maybe go in here and play with some of the other settings as well, or with your other soft synth. Like I said, if you haven't got Omnisphere, that doesn't really matter. Use what you've got available. Another good thing to add would maybe be like either a sub-oscillator or possibly a bit of noise, which is what I do in Silent. I'd add a little noise layer as well, just to give it that raspy sort of bit crush distorted sound. Again, it just adds more definition to your sound and makes it bigger. So there's loads and loads of different ways of fattening it up, but you can see here now, you know, we've got from a very basic place to a very fat synth in, you know, a couple of minutes. So there you go, and if I just go back now to the initialized preset, which is where we started, you can hear there we're miles away from where we originally started. So yeah, that's it. Another quick tutorial from me, Mike Smith at ADSR Pro. Like I said, if you like what I do, please subscribe to my channel, and if you want anything specific, then get in touch, drop me a message and I'll create a tutorial to suit your needs. Okay, until next time, all the best, bye bye.
ADSR Pro.